questions over the pace of implementation of various agricultural intervention programs of the federal government have resurfaced at the National Assembly. Lawmakers scrutinize implementation gaps in key initiatives this time. Members of the Joint Senate and House of Representatives Committee on Agriculture Production quizzed the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, over the whereabouts of 2,000 tractors launched by the federal government under the Renewed Hope Agricultural Mechanization Program. Responding to the concern, Abdullahi said the delay was deliberate and aimed at preventing the failures that undermined previous tractor distribution programs. Gentlemen, the question is straightforward. Where are the 2,000 tractors?
The question is straightforward, but I think the response of the minister is also straightforward. But it's just that it's not acceptable.
Okay.
You know, that you're telling us that you want to avoid the failure of the past. For God's sake, you don't have all the time in the world.
You don't agree with? I think this thing happened last year.
Somebody is likely to die if you don't get those tractors on the farm. Somebody is likely to have high blood pressure because they're looking forward to heat. So I think the delay is becoming unnecessarily too long. You see, one funny thing about these ministries, we just finished talking about the Minister of Education. When you see a minister who is hands-on, you will
showing the political will.
You understand? Whether you hate him or you like him, you can't get this kind of feedback from Wike. You can't get this kind of feedback, even from Umahi. You understand? These are people who will tell you that we have to work. 2,000 tractors shouldn't be delayed. If there have been failures in the past, expose them. Let us get them dealt with. Because when it is now election year, people will say that, oh, it's because you want them to elect people. Governance should be continuum.
Exactly.
Governance is something that we should say that here we are in a country where things work. Do you understand? We shouldn't tie so many things to politics. And I think the leader of this country has demonstrated that it is not all about election. If I can remove subsidy, ordinarily, people describe it as politically suicidal. But here we are. Time has healed some wounds. Maybe not all the wounds, but a good number of people are coming to the table to agree. Not even the presidential candidates now are going to face Nigerians that they are going to remove fuel subsidy. People will tell them you lie. Do you understand? He has proven to us that I can lead from the front. So I'm saying that this minister's excuse is untenable. It should be able to answer. We shouldn't wait for drilling and probing for us to hear this kind of thing he's telling us. If there has been constant communication, the lawmakers will not ask these questions because they would have been briefed that, oh, this thing is coming up in 30 days' time. So not until questions are asked, we don't get to know what is going on. Whatever is causing the delay should have been communicated. Media should have known. Media should have disseminated that. So I want to believe that this probing is throwing up some cankerworms, and I believe that something should be done.
I mean, the lawmakers, they've done the right thing, by asking those questions. But because the presidency formally launched the Renewed Hope Agricultural Mechanization Program on the 23rd of June, last year. But talk to me, what is the impact of this delay?
No, the delay, is what we are currently facing, which sometimes is, food insecurity, know. Because when we have farmers out there and farmers are still renting or trying to hire tractors for their farm, when federal government has already launched,
formally launched,
officially launched, and not just officially. The thing is, if it was just the minister who went there to cut tape, it would have been. But this is the president
was there.
Who went there to cut tape for 2,000 tractors and other implements, farm implements. And yet, 8 months after, the minister is still telling us, the Minister of State is still telling us that they are still working on how they would distribute these tractors. Then there's a problem. I hate comparing ministers. particularly in this cabinet, because in this administration. But we have just finished talking about
the Minister of Education.
This is a minister that just joined,
yes,
some months back, and immediately is making impact. So one thing about leadership is once they put you somewhere, you should be able to make impact. Minister of Interior, for instance, look at till today, nobody is complaining about passports issues.
Exactly.
And this was a ministry that the only thing we used to hear there was public holidays. All of a sudden, passport is no more an issue. I'm very sure the minister now is still thinking, what can I do? What else can I do? And I know he has so many things he wants to do. So, but for this agric, food is very essential to Nigerians. And Nigerians are already saying that, food prices are down. If we have tractors on the farm,
we can sustain
that.
I
don't know whether this
immediately.
Is a secret I'm unveiling. I recall BKO telling us, I don't know whether it was part of the media chat, when they did it with the president.
Okay.
And BKO raised the issue of agriculture.
Yes.
The president assured him the tractors are coming.
This is it. You remember this was this.
8 months after.
Yes. 8 months after. This when the president actually did the official launch. It was when he introduced us to his friend. From Belarus.
Yes.
So what happened? Why are they keeping these tractors? Why can't they distribute these tractors to farmers? Because I know initially, the previous government, what they usually do is to give it to non-farmers. That is the excuse of this minister. Fine, you know that was a problem. You should have solved that problem even before these tractors came into Nigeria. To know that, okay, once these tractors are coming, these are the farmers. I already have their names.
Exactly.
I have their numbers. I have where their farms are. So immediately,
probably would have even applied for more tractors.
Yes, exactly. So immediately you know that, when the commissioning is done, farmer A, B, C, come and take your own, whether 10 or 5. Farmer C, you do it across all the in 6 geopolitical zones rather than waiting, because I heard his excuse was that, okay, the Bank of Agric is about to bring out 3, they've already listed 3 categories, 8 months after. So we should die of hunger and wait for Bank of Agric to start distributing to youths, to women in Agric, and those who are, no, Mr. Minister, we cannot wait. Even the House of Reps are saying they will take another 1 week or 1 month for them to now investigate. No. The minister has a lot of questions to answer. Because these tractors are there. Before you know now, they will tell you one tire from one of the tractors is missing. Or if this is it. We can't find tire in about 10 or 50. We want to wait for budget to to replace those tires. That is it. We can't be doing this to ourselves. It's sheer wickedness.
I mean, we can't blame the president, right?
No, the president has done his own.
Why can't they do the follow-up and get those things distributed? 8 months, and the promise will be... But the thing is, if the delays now persist now, who else or who should be held accountable? Is it just the Minister of State? Who should be held accountable?
I'm a journalist, and I'm also playing the role of a watchdog.
Exactly, we are the watchdog of the society.
Like delay. By tomorrow, by tomorrow, the minister should get this thing sorted. Because we are going to stay on this matter. We are going to report it. We are going to say, we are going to keep talking about it. If we want to fix this country, we need, pardon my language, we need crazy men. We need crazy women. We need people who can take hard decisions.
We're ready to get down to
brass. If you have corrupt officials working under you who will sabotage you, fire them immediately or redeploy them so that we get this thing done. We're talking about food. Some of our farmers are crying now because the price of food has crashed completely. Exactly. And this kind of support that can make them bounce back, that can make them compete. Because a lot of people are rejoicing now that food is dropping, but hey, farmers are dying. Farmers are bearing the brunt. So one of the ways they can feel this support is for these tractors to be rolled out.
I agree with you. All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to that. So we said it. Tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right, I've just been told that Ade is calling in from London. Ade, let's talk.
Yes, I greet all the panelists. What I want to say, I forgot my brother's name, the one that editor.
We have Asuko James
man.
and Kaide Ladende with me.
Kaide Ladende. So he has spoken a bit of what I want to say. You see, you are blaming the minister. It's not the minister's fault. It's the media's fault.
The media?
In UK here, it's media that pushes the government. Not any. So it's the media. The media should have made that a front page. So the president can be aware that there are 2,000 tractors. Where are they? Where are they keeping it? Where are they keeping all these tractors that came from this man? I forgot the country now. Very close to Ukraine. So where do they keep them? So let media help us to make front page. Then you see that we find solution to this issue.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ade. And that's why we are raising this issue.
So
we are the watchdog of the society.
Okay, yes, we are.
That is why we are raising this issue.
So now we are talking about it, and we hope, in fact, we'll pursue the matter.
No, we will.
We'll pursue that matter.
Exactly.
Because the minister cannot just go and defend. Because the next thing you see now, he wants to defend budget. Budget for what? He will defend budget. So you understand what I mean? He will say, okay.
No, I believe the ministers, they have their KPIs.
He has to tell us where the tractors are.
Absolutely.
Who are the people? By now, they should know the list. They should have a list of all the farmers in Nigeria.
That will benefit
and then the new. Do you know the young farmers that we have in Nigeria?
Exactly.
They run into thousands and millions using technology. So by now, those ones also will be looking for tractors to help them.
All right, gentlemen.